can sort of create different designs and special situations.
Felipe Mujica is an artist from Chile. His work has included a lot of collective work. That's the interest he has in abstraction, for example. There is a language that to him makes possible other conversations. For Felipe, these hanging fabrics are not banners, not flags. They are to be seen as curtains. The emphasis he wants to put in curtains is because he doesn't want to leave outside the domestic dimension implied in it as an element that protects the inside from the outside.
So the idea here is that these can be handled by an audience. Ask them to pick them up, because there's something. I went around the fence photographing, taking a photograph, taking 3 steps, taking a photograph. So it was a bit of a performance. My body was being activated. So now viewers' bodies will also need to be activated.
Over 270 images are of signs of the Women's March the day after the presidential inauguration of Donald Trump in the United States. Mary Coble uses activist strategies through workshops and gather the ideas to address social injustice and the normative boundaries that society has set up.
Computer program, and there's a website. What happens is that I'm asking people in the Gothenburg area and beyond to go onto this Tumblr, and they can submit their own text to be Morse coded out. And basically, I'm asking for a civil rights chant, a lyric from a protest song, a verse from a poem of resistance, something that you feel like needs to be said right now.
Carla Zaccagnini will present us two continuations of her ongoing research about the suffragette attacks to artworks between 1913 and 1914 in England. She is interested in presenting us with original newspapers, partially edited in the sense that she is only allowing us to see part of the information, to emphasize the way in which at the time these actions were presented, how the press referred to these women. Joar Nango is a Sami Norwegian artist. He's an architect as well. So many of his installations include architectural devices, especially in the Sami way of constructing, repurposing of elements, using materials once and again, recycling. In this occasion, he has included a sound installation piece by the Sami composer Anders Ringpi. The materials of this installation are the result of a journey that he made from northern Norway, from the city of Tromsø to Athens in Greece. And through that journey, he was in the process exchanging with people, acquiring materials, gathering elements, from people he knew, from craftsmen, from traditions long forgotten. Annika Lundgren presents us with a performance and a slideshow with the title United We Stand. The performance departs from the famous date in the history of Sweden, September 3rd, 1967, when Sweden changed from driving on the left-hand side of the road to the driving of the right. It was a collective shift, a mandate from the government at the time. She has produced a chart, a music score from opinion polls from the last 4 years, from the last government. And I think this symbolic moment of the shifting from the left to the right in driving, of course with some irony, reflects to the political moment in which opinions are perhaps shifting from a socialist model to a more, on one sense, capitalist, but also more to the right in terms of ideology.
I Sverige finns rättigheterna angivna i grundlagen. Där står det att all offentlig makt utgår från folket.
I Sverige finns rättigheterna angivna i grundlagen.